Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It's Balluff here. So, topic of today is object detection. We will start our webinar shortly in 30 seconds later. All right. I hope you guys can see my screen and my camera as well. Hope everything works well. So let's start. So my name is Andrew Lee, and I'm a sales engineer in Singapore. Today, our topic is about object detection. So I'm going to introduce you all of the sensors product that Balluff can propose in your daily solution and your automation solution. So this is agenda that we're going to talk about, and there's three types of object detection. So first one is via inductive method. Second one is by photoelectric, and the last one will be capacitive and ultrasonic as well. So first, for those who are new to us, let me have a quick introduce on our company, Balluff. We are a dedicated partner for industrial automation and offers more than 60 years of experience in sensor technology. The family-run company, which has its headquarters in Neuhausen, Germany, offers comprehensive system solutions from a single source across from electronic and mechanical sensor, rotary and linear transducer to identification system, which is RFID, and all the way to high performance of networking and connection technology, which is those cables and wiring. So by now, Balluff have 3,900 employees, 9 production sites, more than 38 company-owned sales and distribution companies, and representative worldwide. So in short, again, we are a 100 OEMs of company from Germany and have been actively in automation industry. Then this is our vision, always passion for industrial automation solution. The next one will be our mission. We always giving us our innovative solution, our German design and idea into your design. Right, the next one. So just now I mentioned we have 38 subsidiaries and having a production, logistic, and development with further representative in 68 countries all around the world. So we have more than 40 years of experience in impact. We have been a trusted partner to local companies on their way from local to global leaders in their respective industry. We have done this by assisting in the modernization of production facilities and increasingly by advising on all the industry's best practice in the light of Industry 4.0. So we currently have offices in South Korea, Japan, India, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, New Zealand, and China, including Taiwan and Hong Kong. So with a global distribution center in Hong Kong and a manufacturing facility in China, we are well positioned to serve you throughout the Asia Pacific region. So which means the lead time will be shorter since everything is in APAC. I mean, most of our product can be produced in APAC. And also we have some customized high-end production in other countries as well. So next one. So our business across most of the industry, maybe you are come from automotive, battery, tire, and semiconductors, and other industry as well. So we also can support you with our products. Just please let us know if you have any, you need any help on design, and if you have any issue on how to detect the metals. So product area. So whatever you need, object detection, linear position sensing and measurement, or even RFID solution and IO-Link, we also can provide you solution, and we are a committed partner who escort you into Industry 4.0. So let's start on the topic object detection, right? So why we always talk about object detection is because object detection really plays a critical role in manufacturing, and industrial automation, enabling machines to identify and track objects in real time for various applications, including quality control, inventory management, warehouse systems, and process optimization. So next one, let me share a video about the object detection from our marketing team. So we have an inductive sensor here, and different type of material can be detected by the wave, regardless of the color, size. We have our host and also so these are the whole sensor, focus sensor, as well as the battery sensor. All right, the next one. So let's talk about, it's very important. We can provide a real-time identify and track. Okay, then let's move to this one. Okay, what is the influence factors to be considered? When choosing the right solution or product for your object detection application, here are the most important factors. First one is a working environment. If your sensor need to be worked in a high temperature or high fluid or high ambient pressure and even a welding environment or hygiene. So we have our own solution. For hygiene, we do have Ecolab certified for use in the food and pharmaceutical industry. And also we have our hazardous attack certified for process industry as well. So the next one, object features. Texture, we do consider about the texture, sizes, and surface material and shape. So for size, if it's too small, we need to use photoelectric. But if the object is small and different color, photoelectric might not be a good solution for you because it will have some efficiency dropped due to black or shiny surface of the object. So maybe we will need to use ultrasonic or other solutions. Depends on your item as well. So, and the shape, if the shape is big, I would say the normal photoelectric will be the best solution. And we do also have all the sensors come with either IO-Link interface or just a PNP and NPN normal interface. So the next one, we also, some of our sensors are built in with condition monitoring, but it must be using IO-Link. Okay, so the next one, installation restriction. So when you have tight space or limitation of the installation, we would provide you a very small, tiny sensors. Yeah. So this one, the one I'm holding is M8. And we also have a very, very small cylinder die of inductive sensor like this for your application. Okay, so detecting distance. So if your detecting distance is very, very close and it's metal, so usually we go for inductive, and when it's far further than maybe 10 millimeter, maybe you can consider either capacitive sensor or photoelectric sensors. Okay, so this is our solution. I'm going to talk about this one later. Then let's talk about inductive sensors. So it's quite common. So inductive sensors are used to detect metal. So it's very robust sensors. So from the picture that you see, we do have different type of housing for you to detect a metal. So usually it's non-contact, wear-free, contamination resistant, and short circuit protected inside the sensors. So we do have a inductive sensor that is with wire and with connector. Just depends on your requirement. So the next available in different kind of design, either it's cylinder, block, or M8, M12, M18, M30. Okay, so we do have complete again. We have complete portfolio to meet your different needs, and usually our inductive sensor can last for very very long. Yeah. So okay, so the best fit performance. So for these slides, I'm going to introduce you our actually we do have an entry level of inductive sensor. So this one we call it affordable type, and because it's really I would say it's very affordable as compared to the normal one. So I think you can see my screen right. Okay, so we have different type. So this one is N18, this one's N12, and this one is N8. So we have redesigned it with a plastic housing here to show you a 360-degree LED light. When there's nothing, it's green. When there's metal, so it changes to orange color. Okay, so this one is very affordable. I would say I can guarantee it's the most affordable inductive sensor in the market. So please do um, leave a comment if you are very interested on this one. Okay, so the next one. So our Balluff inductive sensors also can be used in welding. So for welding environment, usually they need magnetic field immune. So and factor one, because some of the welding elements are not very ferrous. So if you're using factor one, it can detect the object correctly. Okay. But for welding type of inductive sensor, usually it will be a slightly high end of the product. Okay, so the next one, explosion proof. Usually is in process industry that needs attack certified. So in the oil and gas and process industry, Balluff is well known in having hazardous certified of inductive sensors that have EX attacks at different zone and different level that also can last for high pressure and temperature. So if you have such inquiry, please do let us know. All right, so other than the things that I introduced, usually if you have a tube or ring, you can actually use this one. So powered by inductive sensors, sensing surface here, when the metal is passed through, so it will detect yes. So it really depends on your application. So this one is block one for you to slot inside easily. This is a detection surface. So in food and beverage, usually we come with Eco Lab. And if you need inductive sensors, usually in CNC machine maker, they always use our inductive sensor with analog that giving them a distance value. Okay, so the next one will be our Balluff photoelectric sensors. And okay, so object detection with BOS. BOS actually is a model number, model short form for our photoelectric. So actually, you can check the presence of size, color, distance, and thickness. Thickness usually is with true beam kind of things. So maybe it's not here. So maybe if you have such inquiry, want to detect the thickness of a blade or some metal, just let us know. We can propose you accordingly. So our product is very good in part recognition and counting, stack height monitoring. Usually for stack height monitoring, they put in a robot arm or stationary to see the cutting box or the stack height of the things. Usually it use different sensors. So the next one is detection using a true glass. So I have something here to show you. So usually I believe that you guys have used a lot of photographic sensor. So this is our R090K. So usually just a detection without any mirror behind or through beam. So when you have those transparent object, it will be some quite tricky when you detect a transparent object in your, maybe it's just a plastic tray or any other thing else. So if you use a normal photo sensor, it will be a bit see it's not that very good. So we would like to introduce you our blue light. photo sensor that really can solve this issue for you. So you can see the size of it is totally the same, just the light that given out from the sensors. This one is red light and this one is blue light. So for blue light, we have designed it to detect transparent object correctly, and it's very stable, right? Let's see, very stable. So if you have such inquiry, just let us know. Our team will support you immediately. So next one, small parts alignment. So if a small parts of light, a smaller object, maybe just 1 millimeter or 2 millimeter, please let us know. Maybe we propose you our laser sensor that giving you a small light spot. Okay, so field level detection, we also have such sensor for this application. Okay, just now we have talked about the blue light. So actually the blue light photo sensor is come with IO-Link solution. So it comes with condition monitoring. So it is, you will know the internal temperature and how long is it been run and other special features as well. So please do let us know if you need anything from here. Okay, so the next one will be our R030K. Maybe let me show you something here. Right. Okay, so I think you can see my screen here. So this is our R030K. So this one, we call it slim fit. It's really very flat and slim. The detection area is 3 millimeter to 30 mm. So if you need a confined space that want to detect in very short one, you can consider this one, very slim. So, and then for the true beam, we also have different type of flat sensor for the true beam. So it's very, very small as well. So for true beam, we have two types, either one from the sensing window at here or parallel to the mounting pole. Depends on your application. Okay, this is the R030K that we're going to talk about just now. Okay, next one, super slim. All right, so this is the one that I want to show to you. So super slim, it has a thickness of 4.2 millimeter that can slot inside a very confined space. And the smallest detection object is, it must be bigger than 0.2 millimeter. Okay. The next one. Okay, just now we have shown our R090K, which is our hot sale item at the moment. So we have different type. So the working range from 20 millimeter to 20 meter. Usually for the 20 meter is the true beam sensor. For 20 millimeter until 350, usually diffuse background suppression, diffuse small beam, diffuse with broad beam. Okay. The next one. Okay, we have a comprehensive portfolio for our photo sensor as well. So if you need a distance sensor is to giving you analog value to let you know the distance of the object. Yes, we have either infrared light or laser. And then we also have fiber optics and also fog sensor. So this the fog sensor is quite interesting. So we can angle type. So maybe your object from here to here, or we also have this kind of fog sensor. Okay. And then the interesting part is if you want to check the correct positioning of your moving item, maybe you can consider our mini slot of the BGR, we call it BGR5, mini slot. Some people call it fog, some people call it slot sensor. The gap distance is 5 mm. Okay. Next, so we have our capacitive sensors now. So usually, if you want to detect the things that is non-metal, we will go for capacitive sensors. So it will detect and also detect the field level for all non-conducting materials. Usually it's for liquid, I would say, and also powder form things inside the container wall or outside. So the housing material can be made up of plastic or stainless steel, depending on your application. Then the detecting range maybe from 1 millimeter to 10 millimeter, or even when it is coming bigger housing, it will be 20 millimeter. Okay, so that's one I want to show you is our capacitive sensors with smart level. So our capacitive sensor can neglect the foam and build a compensation for you, giving a good detection. So today I have a demonstration on this one. So this is our capacitive sensor. And we're going to introduce you because it's our hot sale item in the industry as well, maybe in the life science and food and beverage industry. So let me adjust my screen as well. Okay, so I believe now it's showing here. So I prepared a solution here, cup of water that with foam. All right. So this is our capacitive sensor. We have either in this housing, the big one. So the square, you can see this is a sending surface. So I left it for this one. When my hand's over there, you can detect because inside my hand go up. All right, so this is solution with foam. Just now we have mentioned that we can neglect the foam formation. So this, yes, we detect the foam when we're moving up slowly. Yes, you will not detect the foam formation. So it very accurate and can be used in the industry. Okay. So if you've got such concern, just let us know again. All right, the next one will be our capacitive solution that immerse, which is insert inside the container. Yes, we do have such thing as well. Usually, if you have plastic granulates or highly conductive media, you can use this kind of solutions. And the next one will be Balluff capacitive sensor head. So if you have a container that you don't want to drill a hole or you want to put this kind of sensor over there, you can just use our Fildern type, which is self-adhesive of capacitive sensor. So it will have a sticker over here, and the minimum length detection is 108 millimeter. Then the maximum will be up to maybe a 2 meter. So if your container is maybe just 1 meter, just cut it and paste it from bottom to the top. So when the solution is getting lesser, the value will reflect accordingly to your PLC. So either you can use analog 0 to 10 volt or 4 to 30 milliampere or even iron link. So this one must use coupled with our amplifier. So the limitation is your container cannot be metal. So either with plastic, glass, or ceramic, because capacitive of the metal interfere the capacitive of the object. Okay. Then in the container wall thickness has limitation as well. It should not more than 6 millimeter. If for non-conductive media, it should only up to 2 millimeter. Okay. So for this one, we also have capacity sensors for corrosive environment. So usually for corrosive environment, we have a cap for our capacitive sensor. So and since it's corrosive, so usually the housing will be stainless steel. and the detection distance is about 10 millimeter. All right, so the last item that will show you is this diagram of the capacitive sensor. I think this was N18. Then this one has a collab certified that can use in food industry. Yeah. So just now we are talking about ultrasonic. Yes, we do have different type of ultrasonic sensor as well. So ultrasonic sensor usually we will propose when the photoelectric sensors um, is not effective, then we will propose ultrasonic because ultrasonic is more expensive than the normal product, I would say. So we have different housing. So this one is an M12 housing. This one is an M30 housing. And if you want to be angle detection, you can consider this one, right? So the next one, okay. In short, believers, our sensor is accurate, robust, efficient, and reliable. So these are the things that we have covered in our webinar. So please do let us know if you have any question or inquiries. So let's start our Q&A section. Okay, Q&A section. All right, is there any questions so far? Is there any question or you have any difficulties in detect your object? Okay, how many sensors can be connected to one IO-Link block from Mr. Adrian Tan? So, okay, for IO-Link sensors, it will consume one IO-Link port. Usually for our IO-Link master hub, it will have 8 ports. So since you asked this question, maybe I can introduce you our new IO-Link master hub as well, since this is the only question. So let me introduce. I hope you can see my screen here. So I will introduce you our BN0L3. It's a standard one. So this is our new launch and very affordable type of IO-Link master hub. So we have different type, different 4 categories, but this one is a standard one. So you can see there is an 8 IO-Link sensor over here, IO-Link port over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So to answer your question, it only can support up to 8 IO-Link sensor. If you have more of the IO-Link, you can do daisy chain of your IO-Link master hub, which will looks like this. Daisy chain for the power cable and daisy chain for the Ethernet cable. So for this, you can support up to 16 and you can run daisy chain. So if you need some DIDO, yes, for this one actually consume of 4 pin. So first pin 1, pin 3 is power, pin 2, pin 2, pin 4 is either DIDO or IO-Link. IO-Link only appear in pin 2. So actually, you can connect our DI hub 7 leg. This one is the IP67 solution. Wait, I think you cannot see my screen. Let me just a bit show you my screen. Hint. Yeah, it's the one I will show you. So actually, if you have more IO-Link, then you can use daisy chain. Then just now I want to talk about if you want to have DI, you can just connect this one, either this one or IP20 solution. Okay. All right, back to the next question. Can you combine capacitive and inductive in one ionic block? Yes, can. You can combine in one ionic block. Any of the ionic sensor and DIO can be used in a same ionic block. Next one, Mr. Kelvin. What is the maximum distance that can be up to between your master and the hub? So in between master and master, actually the Ethernet cable can up to more than 100 meter. But the limitation is about the power cable. If the power cable, if the power transmit in a very long distance, you will encounter a voltage drop. So you need to install a IP67 solution, IP67 power supply at the side, maybe in the middle of the master hub. So usually we will suggest you first master to end the master shall not more than 20 meter. Then for the master and the sensor hub, if you the hub referring to sensor hub, it will be 20 meter because the recommended outlink solution sensor from sensor to master will be 20 meter. If longer than 20 meter, it might have some signal interference. Yeah. Any other questions? All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one and have a good weekend. And long holiday, weekend holiday. Bye bye.